And let's find the partial fractions decomposition for this rational function. Notice that the first step is done for us. The denominator has already been factored. And so that's great. If it weren't, we'd have to factor it, and this is what we'd get to. But since it's already factored, that means that we can just immediately go to the next step, which is to write it out as three different things. So this will be a over x plus b over x plus 6 plus c over x plus 7. We have three pieces in the denominator, so we'll have three pieces in the partial fractions decomposition. And our goal is to find a, b, and c. Okay, now what we're doing at this point is the same process as everything that we've seen before. We're going to multiply by the entire denominator. So if I multiply both sides by x times x plus 6 times x plus 7. So that's going to happen here. It's also going to happen here. X times x plus 6 times x plus 7. Onto all three pieces. So we're multiplying that on all pieces. On the left-hand side, the entire thing cancels out, leaving me with just 3x squared plus 19x plus 42. On the right-hand side, for each of the different pieces, different things will cancel. If I multiply by the first one, just the x will cancel. So if just the x cancels, that leaves me with a times x plus 6, x plus 7. In the middle piece, the x plus 6's will cancel, and so that's going to leave me with b times x plus 7. And in the last piece, the x plus 7 will cancel, leaving with c times x plus 6. And this looks complicated now, but the idea is the same as before. Choose x wisely so that things will fall away and go to 0. If x is negative 6, this will be gone, and this will be gone, leaving me with just b. If x is negative 7, then this is gone, and this is gone, leaving me with just c. And if x is 0, then this one is gone, and this one is gone, leaving with just a. So let's do those. Let's let x equal negative 6. We have to plug that in for all pieces, including here. So that's 3 times 36 plus 19 times 3 plus 42. If I plug negative 6 in, sorry, let's watch our minus signs. That will be positive 36, but that's not right. That will be 19 times negative 6 plus 42. This will go to 0. This will go to 0. So it just leaves me with b times negative 6 times 1. Okay, and so 3 times 36 is 108. 19 times 6 is 114. And plus 42. And so this makes negative 6 and 42 is 36, is negative 6b. So b is equal to negative 6. So b is equal to negative 6. Let me save this space. And find the other values. So we chose negative 6 for x. Next we'll choose negative 7 for x. If x is negative 7, that's 3 times 49. That's 19 times negative 7 and 42. This goes to 0, this goes to 0, and that just leaves me with c. So that's c times negative 7 times negative 1. Alright, that's 147. That'll be 133. 70 and 63 is negative 133 and 42. So it gives me 14 and 42 is 56 is equal to 7c. So that c is equal to 8. Lastly, we'll choose x equal to 0. And if x is equal to 0, everything is very simple. That's 0, that gives me 42. This is 6, this is 7, so that's going to be 42a. This will be 0 because of this x, this will be 0 because of that x, so a is equal to 1. And so we're done. We found A, B, and C. We can write the result as 1 over x plus negative 6 over x plus 6 plus 8 over x plus 7. And that is the partial fractions decomposition.